When people come to me and say, what can I do? The first thing I say is don't eat them, don't wear them, don't use them on makeup. Don't just eliminate any products and activities that implicate animals in any way, and you'll be living a much healthier, eco-friendly lifestyle, and you'll be making sure that you don't participate in the cruelty of animals.
Yeah, I always like to position it as I live as ghost-free as possible. I don't want any ghosts in my life.
That's a good way of putting it. I hadn't really thought about it that way, but that's not a bad way to put it.
Photos are posted of an animal who's been, abused or tortured or injured or what have you. The story is very upsetting and there's all kinds of copy about it, but there's no action steps. There's nothing in the story that says, if you want to feel better about this animal and what happened to it, here's what to do.
If you want to do something, as opposed to just showing what you've, circulating what somebody else has sent around, go get the footage. Go sit on the 401 where the trucks stop and find out what the animals look like. Take some video footage. Use your, everybody uses their phone. Mm-hmm. Anybody can get photos now. Anybody can get video footage. Do that. Start collecting stuff that really is going to change things, as opposed to throwing this stuff out and, rendering people incapable of doing anything because they're so horrified by what they see. Mm-hmm. That's not helpful. Mm-hmm. I would argue, in fact, that it's self-indulgent. That's what I would argue. And I say that with a great degree of compassion because I understand why people do it. But, the animals need advocates.
It's not helpful.
They need people to look, to witness, and to do something about it. And just to circulate it doesn't do that. There was a barn in which horses were killed in a fire.
Yes, 3 in the last month.
And the industry all got together and were very tearful over those horses, which is wonderful. Not diminishing that in any regard at all. However, in the same period of time, 2,000 pigs just died in a barn fire. No tears. No demonstrations on the part of the farmer, nothing. The thing that resolves this thing, which is pretty simple, is if the government required sprinklers in the barn. If people who were near the fires actually got footage of it, sounds of it, it's horrible. Having eyes out, because we can't do it all ourselves, having eyes out on the land, putting all this information together, bringing it into a single spot, compiling that data, going to government and saying, look, this is what we've documented. This is the pictures. These are the numbers of animals. This is the loss. This is the blah, 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 all that sort of stuff, I think would begin to bring about some really significant change. It's something I have to do. It's something really I want to do. And in fact, ultimately, it's been an immense privilege to be able to work on behalf of animals.